for the students communities, particularly the aspirants, to see the reality of NSSB in the state of Nagaland. While appreciating the efforts of the government of the day, particularly the Honorable Chief Minister and his esteemed colleagues, while appreciating their efforts for bringing the reality, today students community feels that there should not be any room for loopholes in the process of examination. The reason why Naga Students Federation, along with the rest of the students communities, fought for this NSSB to constitute and make operational in the state of Nagaland is to ensure that meritocracy, fairness and transparency is there in the process of examination. Today, with the recent advertisement under the board NSSB, we thank and appreciate the efforts of the newly constituted board. However, we are very apprehensive with the outcome of the advertisement, where 12.5% of the marks in any category is allotted for viva voice or in a manner interview, which is going to create a room for manipulation in the process of examination, and for which Naga Students Federation, as we represent the aspirations and voices of the students community, we object to it, and thereby we have written an objection letter to the Chief Secretary, Government of Nagaland, either to scrap interview system in the NSSB or to minimize the marks allotted for viva voice. Today, we are all aware that Nagaland state government has excess number of appointment in government sector. However, there is no work efficiency, and for which we younger generation, we demand that there should be a right person for the right job. And we feel that NSSB is the right board to bring transparency in the system of governance. Why transparency in the system of governance is because we need right person for the right job, and we need work efficiency in any system of governance at any level, and for which we really anticipate that NSSB, the process of examination conducted NSSB, will able to recruit the right person for the right job. Just before NSSB came out with an advertisement, Naga Students Federation wants to ensure that all the available vacancies which are vacant to send the requisite posts to the board, so that the entire vacancies which is available be recruited under the board at this given point of time. So for that matter, we have filed an RTI positively in all the departments to see the available vacancies. However, to our dismay, though we have received from more than 40 departments, the tally of the vacancies available, which was reported through RTI, and the vacancies sent to the board for NSSB, which comes under the modalities and the preview of NSSB, does not tally, where we have seen disparities in almost all the departments, and for which we demand all the departments to cooperate with the students community for the interest of the students community, and send all the available vacancies which comes under the preview of NSSB, so that examination is conducted under the board. So also, with the repeated call and notification served by the government to the departments to send the available vacancies, there are also lots of major departments who are yet to send their available vacancies to the board, for which we demand to those departments to cooperate with the board as well as to cooperate with the students community, so that the vacancies is immediately requisite to the board, so that examination can be conducted in the first phase of examination under the NSSB, which the entire students community has been anticipating and have been yearning for. If there is any question, you may please ask.
We are talking about saturation of government job and to seek the right person for the right job.
Right.
So recently there has been, in the WhatsApp group there has been a, list of, backdoor appointees
Yes.
amounting to 2,000.
Right.
So what do the students, body have to say on that?
As far as the circulation in the social media is concerned, as a Naga Students Federation, as a matured students body, without any evidence, we cannot intervene. And for which, right after we came across through social media, we have discussed with the concerned authority, and we have even written to the government to ensure that news which is circulating is true or is just circulating for the sake of circulation.
Because that is under investigation by
Right, right.
So you pursue the matter.
We have already discussed with the concerned authority and we are pursuing the matter. But till today, we are yet to receive any evidence whether those backdoor appointment, which is already filled through backdoors, is whether correct or wrong. We are yet to get the proof.
So regarding this, for the NSSB, the form fill-up was starting from 15. So
Yes.
it will be keep on hold or before the clarification from NSF.
As per our discussion with our chief secretary, as well as far as our intake with the commission board and the secretaries are concerned, in any manner we don't want this NSSB to put on hold, because we want to ensure that the system, as per it is advertised, we want examination to be conducted. At the same time, any departments who are yet to send the requisite posts, they can keep sending and they can be accommodated, and there should not be any hindrance. As we all know, as far as Central Staff Selection Commission is concerned, the Central Ministry has already given an announcement many years back that interview or viva should not be conducted in the level of grade 3. So for this matter, even NSSB the modalities is framed on the basis of SSC. And for this, to recruit any grade 3 position, we don't require viva or, for that matter, interview to make someone qualified for the examination. However, as far as practicality of the state of Nagaland is concerned, many of the departments are of the view that physical test and verification will be required in order to see the efficiency of an individual to recruit, and for which, if so required, certain marks be allotted for viva or, for that matter, physical interview. However, these maximum marks, we are talking about 12.5 marks in all the categories. When we calculate 12.5% in different categories, some categories comes to around 50 marks, where it is very likely for any interview board to manipulate. And why we are talking about manipulation, which is very much uncalled for today, is because we want meritocracy, fairness, and transparency in the process of examination. Some group, the percentage, 12.5% comes to 56 marks, some comes even up to the extent of 75 marks. And of course, some category comes to 31.2 marks. But if the interview marks for grade 3 post exceeds 25 marks, then it is very likely that any commission member, we are not undermining their integrity and credibility. However, as a human, it has created a room for any board to manipulate, and for which we are demanding either to scrap, if not minimize, the percentage marks allotted for viva or physical interview.
When did you file the RTI, and then what are the major departments that are yet to respond?
I'm sorry that I may not able to give you the name of the departments. However, we have filed RTI in almost more than 64 departments, where we have received from around 35 to 40 departments at the moment.
64.
Yeah, more than 64 or more than 60 departments, whereas we receive around 35 to 40 departments, the report. And as we tally the available vacancies in the RTI with the number of posts advertised through NSSB, it is not tally most of the departments. Say, for instance, some departments, the available vacancies comes to 3, whereas they send only 2 posts to NSSB for advertisement. So there is a loopholes in almost all the districts where after receiving all the RTI reports, we will be again checking and doing scrutinizing the matter. And again, we will put forward to the government.
What step would the NSF initiate if your demand for scrapping or reducing your mark is not being considered by the government?
In fact, even before this final outcome came out, we have been aggressively demanding to the state government that there should not be marks allotted for interview, as well as if so required, then only limited or marginal number of marginal marks should be allotted, only so that manipulation is not there. However, despite our repeated call, they have came out with 12.5%, and it has gone beyond. So, as I have stated earlier, in our demand for this, we are not in a position, or we will ensure that the process of examination will go into full swing. However, as far as the physical examination, besides viva is concerned, we will ensure that examination is conducted. But we will stick to the point where we will not allow interview to conduct or viva to conduct until and unless our demand is fulfilled. And as we all know, this is a newly formed board which is going to recruit more than 500 posts for the state of Nagaland. And if there is any manipulation or if there is any anomalies in the process of examination in the first cycle of NSSB, then it will create lots of misunderstandings where it may even compel the board to collapse. And for which we want to ensure that the board conduct examination in free and fair means.
Nagaland TV, Sob Manulaga Awas. Watch us live on Geo TV and on your television sets as well. For Dimapu viewers, we are on channel number 994 in Global Chapter, and Kohima and Mokokchung viewers, switch to channel number 138 on Hornbill Digital. For all news and updates, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter.